second. I got disconnected.
I don't think that hits.
You just rolled an 11. And can you re-ping the guy for me? I had the order up. Okay. Cool. So you're doing the one that's getting grappled.
Yeah.
Roll an 11.
Oh wait, no, that was just to. I think I did it wrong. I think that was to actually hit. Like as opposed to, I mean, that was the damage roll. I don't think that
You
was
can
the
just
actual.
you can just roll your dice for me if you want. I'm fine with it.
15.
Okay. So that hits. Or
Nice.
yeah, that hits. That totally hits.
Whoa. Oh no, that shouldn't. Damn. 7 damage.
Okay, cool.
And then I am going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to enter my rage, step up here, like right on top. Is this where the hill starts to like slope downwards?
Yes.
I'm just standing at the top of the hill, and I am bellowing now.
Okay, so you're, in your eyes, I want you to, you've come out of the rock clearing. It is midday. It's evening, actually. Same time it is now, but just enough light is shining down on you while the rocks are coming down.
So it's like dusk.
Yeah, and he looks like fucking Graveler running straight down a fucking mountain. Just bomb as shit.
Nice.
Cool. So that's all happening in the span of a few seconds.
Every round of combat is 6 seconds.
Cool. All right, so that all happens in 1 second. Neeb, it is your turn. You not only
Neb.
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 I'm sorry. The voice of God apologizes.
Okay, so I look down and I'm going to lift my arms up and kind of phantom limb my hand, and I'm going to try and hit this guy on the right with an attack called Chill Touch, where I'm going to create an illusion of a skeletal hand that's going to try and reach and grab his shoulder.
God, that is so
And it's going to be 20 to hit.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, good reference.
So,
really good reference. 20 to hit.
Good reference to what?
Phantom Limb from Venture Brothers.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna Phantom Limit.
To who? Which one is it? Just so I'm sure.
This guy.
Great. Okay.
And so I'm gonna hit, and it is going to do 1d8 necrotic damage. It's doing 2 damage.
What was the 2 hit? You got it was 20, right? Yeah, you killed it. Yeah. So it's 2 damage. Awesome.
Yep. So he's startled by my chilling touch. He notices a skeletal hand clutching his arm, his shoulder.
Since you guys are both DMs, how much health does a goblin have?
I don't know. Just keep a tab open. So just type in goblin.
It's
5e.
It's their hit points, right? Not their constitution, right?
No, that's the constitution.
Hit points are hit points. So a goblin has 7 hit points.
Yeah, it says
2d6.
Okay, so I don't roll the 2d6, right? It's just
you don't need to. It's up to you how you want to be. Like
I get you. Just take 2d6. Yeah. Take 7 as the average. I'm with it.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Like if it's maybe a bunch of them, switch them up, but just take 7.
Is that your bonus round?
Yeah, that was my bonus round.
If they're HP is 7, did I kill this guy?
Yeah, hold on. That's what I'm getting into. So if the round's over, That spear that you chucked into the goblin being grappled by a
Uh,
giant crab, the giant crab, because he has he has the highest roll here. He rips the spear. This is a giant fucking crab. I'm sorry, it wasn't a spear. What did you call it?
Javelin.
A
Javelin.
javelin. He rips the javelin from the goblin, killing it. Technically you kill it, but whatever. Giant crab's in the fucking heat of it.
Is all kosher.
Giant crab throws the spear down and looks at you. He bubbles out some nonsense, and he moves to the begins to move towards the next goblin. Let me eliminate this fellow.
Nice.
Um,
Now, does the crab attack the other guy?
yes, he will. Just pulling it all up. Okay, so the crab is going to walk right over to him, and he's gonna use claw to attack. So I'm gonna roll for this crab. He hits, and it's 1d6 plus 1. He does 4 damage, and he successfully grapples
The goblin.
the goblin.
Righteous.
Yep. And that is his turn. So let me just update that and get back to the initiative order. Crab is gone. Okay, so the goblin rolled a 17. The
You don't need to
goblin.
tell us that.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. It is this goblin's turn. He is going to whip out his crossbow or his short bow. He does not suffer any penalties. And he is going to try and take a shot at the tortoise or turtle running straight down a mountain. God, what pretty metal. If he rolled a 17, and I know that's what your AC is. What happens?
Usually, with you give it to the player on ties.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the arrow hits you, but you do not feel it at all. It chinks harmlessly off of you. The goblin moves to tries to use disengage or hide, and moves just out of line of sight behind a rock. I'm going to slightly reveal the area. That is his turn. It is this goblin's turn. He is going to back up and take another pot shot at the turtle. He does not hit. It misses. Nothing occurs. Shit is mad lame.
Omegar is with me today.
That's Lockjaw. It is your fucking turn, you
Okay.
goddamn behemoth.
Screaming with like
What?
my one
Do you still have the cloak in your
hand
hand?
axe. Yeah, the cloak's in my left hand. My hand axe is in the right. So 1, 2. Well, so that's 15, 20, 25, 30, and I am going to my action make a hit with my hand axe again.
Okay. Roll to hit.
19.
Awesome. How much damage? How much damage are you dealing?
Eight damage.
Dead. Dead. Just dead.
Lockjaw sort of loses himself a little bit when he gets into the rage.
The giant crab looks over at Lockjaw, not angry at him, but certainly mad that he lost his wrestling kill and that you used. He looks wanting, but grateful.
Mm.
It's a very, very deep crab. These bubbles echo, lots of information. Wow, you guys are murdering goblins.
Does the crab speak?
The crab does not speak.
Okay.
Okay. Is it my turn or the goblin's turn?
That's my turn, so it's your turn.
That
Yeah.
is the end. That's the end of Kim or Lockjaw's turn. Neb, the maker, it is now your turn.
Okay. So I want to look at the grounds in front of the goblins, and right here, I am going to project a large chest filled with diamonds and gold.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, illusion.
How large is this chest?
It is 5 feet. It's the size of a block. Very large
Jesus Christ.
pile of gold. Probably
Okay.
more than the goblins have ever seen.
Okay. What do you got to roll for that? Nothing.
And just do it.
That's so metal. Okay. I'm not really sure how to respond to that, but I think this works in lore. That successfully distracts the goblins. However, you notice it brings the attention of more goblins because, like you said, that's more than they've ever seen in their life. This is where it is.
So what do the goblins do on their what do the goblins do on their turn?
Well, so all right, so you're casting this,
Mhm.
and before the initiative continues, unfortunately, these 3 goblins see the chest.
So were they hiding or what?
They were farther back. However, they almost unnaturally notice this gold. One sees the gold and immediately darts back, while the others are all being drawn towards it. The giant crab couldn't give a single flying fuck about this chest. However, the goblins immediately notice it, and as soon as your turn ends, begin heading towards it. Or I'm not really sure how to do that properly.
Say it again.
All
Do
the
they use their movement speed up?
Well, I'm just not sure when to move them. Like he cast.
On their
You
on the
move them
goblins'
you move
turn.
them on their turn.
Okay.
So you moved a couple goblins out. That would have
Wait,
been
Max.
Yes.
You didn't roll individual initiatives for them, did you?
For each goblin that you guys had
Yeah.
faced originally, the original 4, or yeah, I rolled
no.
each of their
So
initiatives.
ordinarily, what you do as a DM is you roll goblins, and they all
By
move at
monster.
the same time. If you do it individually, you're gonna.
Oh.
You're gonna hit it.
Okay,
So
so.
the goblins should have 1 initiative roll.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, no problem. Then, with that being the case, let's say your turn's over and they all,
Move, yeah.
they all approach. Except for the one that left and was like, "Fuck that," and he ran.
Yeah, for a cantrip that does damage, do I add my spellcasting ability modifier? Or do I add damage? I
think so. Yeah.
You guys, I can the people who created this module, I can only imagine. Like this is going so different. I love it. Like this is really
Like I said, Max, that's really just 90% of what you're doing right now. you're never going to be able to predict what the players are going to do.
For sure. I love it.
Hmm.
You looking up a spell?
Yeah, hold on. Okay. No, actually, you don't add your spellcasting ability modifier. Spell does what it says it does. Now you know. All right. Whose turn is it? I'm surprised about that, actually, Cam. I thought you would add it, but you don't.
It was just your
What?
turn, so.
You don't add your spellcasting ability modifier to the spell's damage.
All right, it's the crab's
Huh.
turn.
Okay.
Makes sense. Actually.
So the crab really doesn't like perceive the chest as anything. He moves closer, but he does not attack you. He is covered by this massive bonfire. He is behind cover. And he motions with his bloodied claw towards Neb, just kind of signaling him over here. Not a command or anything, it's just crab. He's just, for all you know, he could be wailing his arms. And that's his turn. The crab's really not sure what to do. But he's moved and he's behind cover. It is now your turn, Lockjaw.
Can I make to start?
A what?
Kind of want to make. I don't know if it's going to cost my action. Like I always forget that because I kind of want to make in character. He sort of just like sees the hand movements, look over to Neb. He just sort of shrugs because he doesn't know what the fuck they are. And once again, just running towards this 5, 10, 15, 20. He fucking brings his axe down on this guy right here.
Okay.
14 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, wait, I haven't been adding my rage damage either.
Oh, did you rage?
Yeah, I raged at the beginning.
Okay.
So that's an additional 2. Anyway.
So that's a 16.
9 damage.
He's dead.
And that's all I could do. I don't think I could do anything with a bonus action.
Cool. Let me just move him and then boom. Okay, cool. It is now the goblin's turn. Previously, they had just been mesmerized and gripping at their heads at this massive amount of gold. However, 2 of them are now coated in the blood of their friend. And
so they can, if they touch it. So like it's interesting. So they're moving up to the goal. Do they touch it? Do they do anything? Like
well, no, because they've moved up. They moved up to it on their turn.
okay.
They surrounded it, and then now one of them's dead, spraying blood on the others.
Okay.
So, what's the effects of your spell?
It's just it's an illusion. So like it depends on what they do. Do they touch it? Do they examine it?
I mean, they approached it and they examined it, I guess. But like,
Okay. All right. So here's the thing, Max. I mean, it's just like a minor illusion. So if they touch it, they notice that it's like a hologram, and if they don't touch it and they pass a certain investigation check, then they can tell. So
Okay.
are they just looking at it, or are they touching it? What are they doing?
They're not touching it. Let's say they noticed all the splurting blood not coating the illusion, going right through it. So they are no longer interested in this beautiful gold pile. I will say that.
Okay.
The 2 goblins closest to Lockjaw are going to attack him. Just pulling them up. The first goblin. Okay, so now that they're all on the same initiative, I do give them different attack rolls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
First swing misses. The other goblin misses as well. This goblin here attempts to fire a short bow at Neb. And,
14 AC, remember?
Yep. Wait, I thought it was I thought you had to.
It was 17
Yeah,
with mage armor.
17 with your mage armor. I thought.
Mm-mm. 14. I kept on saying 14. It is 13 plus my dex,
Which is
just 14.
16. Oh, okay.
13 plus my dex. I only have a dex of +1, so it's 14.
okay. I thought you were saying your dex was that. Okay, I'm sorry. So yeah, 14.
Yeah, 14.
All right. Yeah, he hits you with a short bow, and it's gonna go hit you in the arm, I think, and it's going to deal. Gonna hit you for 4 damage.
Okay.
If you want to update, or I'll update you. Take it like a champ. It hits you in the arm, goes clean through. The last goblin notices the great amount of success his friends have had, runs through the illusion, and goes to attack the turtle.
Ooh.
And he is going to miss as well. He is going to disengage as a bonus action and begin to flee. Begin to leave your sight.
1. Wait, he can't disengage as a bonus action. Did he attack or not?
Goblins can.
He attacked. He has nimble escape. He can take a disengage
Oh.
as a bonus action. They can all do this, but at the
Well,
same
wouldn't
time,
that wouldn't? Oh, damn. That's
I do it.
awesome.
I do it all the time.
that's Cam's whole thing.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So he's leaving. The giant crab does take notice of him. But it is now your turn, Neb.
I want to roll perception to see who took damage out of these goblins. Roll perception to see if I was paying attention. I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for perception.
Rolled a 4. So I'm just gonna go up and attack the closest one because I couldn't tell. So I'm gonna walk down the hill a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack the one that's closest to me, and I'm gonna project a skeletal phantom limb on his shoulder, and I want to grab him. And 13
doesn't hit.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. It is the crab's turn. The crab moves to engage the fleeing goblin.
Is that goblin holding a shield by chance?
No.
Then it probably would have hit.
So goblins have a dexterity of 4 or 14.
What does that have to do with?
No, you're looking for armor class, not dexterity.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
Armor class. Dexterity.
I was
Dexterity.
using. Yeah, that's the only thing I saw on the. Oh, armor class is 15. So.
But that's with leather armor and a shield. So if he's not holding a shield, it would be 13.
Okay, and so looking at a basic goblin character sheet, how would you know if it has a shield or not?
Does it say shield next to armor class?
It says leather armor, shield.
So yes,
Sorry,
it has a shield.
I was looking
at shields.
I was
Shields would have a +2 in that case. So if he isn't holding a shield, but it sounds like he is.
yeah. It looks like yeah. That was my
All
bad.
right.
I was
Yeah.
using
Yeah. He has
Dex,
a shield.
which
No, you're
is
good.
so I was
Just want to
one.
confirm.
Yeah. So I've been 1 point off though. So all right. So that does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
Uh, it is now. So the giant crab, however, let me roll again. The giant crab successfully grapples the fleeing goblin and kills him outright.
Damn.
Yeah.
This crab's
Yeah.
doing more damage than I am.
It's a giant
Okay.
crab. What can I say?
Believe it's Lockjaw.
It is Lockjaw's turn.
Raising my hand axe above my head again, I am going to roll to attack this guy.
Great.
18.
Boom. It hits.
9 damage.
How do you kill him?
The blade basically finds like the perfect nook and cranny in his skull and digs in deep.
Okay. Yeah.
And while he does that, I like rear my like turtle head up and like I let out like a slow, terrible yell that I'm not going to try and do because I have a sore throat.
All right. The axe goes clean through his skull actually. While you are roaring.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
So that
Soon
is
tight.
another dead ass goblin.
Yes, that's my turn.
Awesome.
While you do this, I'm just going to. Sorry, 2 seconds.
Yep. No problem.
You could probably just take the turn.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, might as well wait for him. I don't know. Whatever. How you feel about it?
I feel good. You know, a lot of it's it's kind of on the fly. Um, I really like how I prep this because like I was like, there's so many different ways you guys can approach it. So I have like all these redundancies, I guess, that allow for this thing to continue. And but even with all that, the what you guys have decided, uh, it's just
Dude, that's just the way it works. The best
yeah.
thing you can do as a DM is prep the initiatives for any encounter that you could possibly have. Make sure you know what spells any of those villains have, and then just the rest of it,
It's just all up to
fucking wing
chance.
it. Just fucking wing it. Don't prep too much. You're gonna kill yourself. That being said, sometimes you need to prep. Like most of Waterdeep, I needed to prep for, but
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to roll. All right, finally. Cool. Uh, Lockjaw. This goblin here is attacking you with his scimitar,
Mhm.
and he does hit.
Yes.
He only deals 3 damage though, because you're a fucking unit.
So technically 1 because it gets half it and rounded down.
Because of
Because I'm a barbarian, I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
awesome.
And now at level 3, I get every type of damage resistant except psychic. So I'm halved no matter what.
Cool. So you
Yeah.
subtract 1 health from your guy, and the
Already
next.
done.
Nice. All right. Actually, wait. I'll just use the fucking thing. Wait. What did I do wrong? All right. Wow, I tried. Oh well. He does not hit. Um, he on his missed attack, he motions to disengage and does so.
To me,
Uh, yeah.
remember, in a rage, I'm sort of in like a cloud. Also, I'm probably not looking out for that.
Okay. Um, then that is their turn. Or I'm sorry, I might have initiative mixed up. You attacked, killed. You're in a rage. You took damage. It's their turn. Their turn is over. It is now your. It is now the crab's turn. The crab is once again going to motion.
Wait, I think you missed me.
Yes, I must
So
have,
the
because
way,
you're
yeah, the way that you
you're
have it
after the
is
goblins. It's Cam or
you
it's
have
crab.
crab,
Yeah.
lockjaw, goblins, me.
Yep. So it's your turn.
Okay.
You
So
can see one of the goblins. The other one has
all right.
disengaged.
So I'm gonna lay my phantom hand on his shoulder, and that's gonna be a 14 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
that's my turn.
It is now the crab's turn. He attempts to attack. Jesus Christ. The crab is successful. He grabs a hold of the fleeing goblin, and deals 3 damage. Lockjaw, it is now your turn.
All right. So what I do is I am going to, just since I'm still in a rage and I'm not really like thinking clearly, I'm going to make an attack damage with my hand axe once again on this guy.
Okay.
Report a hit. I don't know. This
Jesus
roll thing
Christ.
is treating me really well.
What are you typing? Cause what do I need?
Slash roll space D, whatever dice it is. Like so, no.
Oh.
Like that, like the backspace next to shift.
Ah.
And then it's just that slash.
Cool. I put virtual dice on. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Cool. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Yeah, you guys are
So,
doing great in combat. I'm sorry you're not hitting anything, but on the bright side, if you had rolled perception, Neb, I would have told you that all these goblins are either looking good or dead as fuck. Your tortoise man is in a rage, having a grand old time down here by the fire with his unlikely ally of a giant crab. It's incredibly fortuitous that you are a turtle, Cam. That also shifted this whole encounter for me, actually. Um, so he's dead, right?
he's
Yeah,
dead.
he's dead as shit.
And then after, since he's dead, I start moving over here, and like I try and like I guess this is like a passageway or whatever.
Yes,
So
it
I'm
is.
I'm looking around, and I yell out, "A Yeti! You tricked me, a Yeti!"
Yeah, you hear no response. You do notice, however, as you are yelling, that you did happen to notice that each of the goblins fled down this path, although not many of them were successful because
Okay,
of your allies.
so that was 10. So I'm moving back 15, 20, 25, 30,
Cool.
and
Roll for perception.
god damn.
Oh shit. Bringing out the big bag.
Are you waiting on me?
No, I think I'm waiting on Cam.
23 with a
Okay.
natural. I don't know how to read this. Why are there two different numbers?
Maybe. I don't know. Whatever the bottom one is.
It's probably passive perception versus your roll. What's your passive perception? Oh no, it just changed.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I have
Just
no idea.
let's just take the first roll, I guess.
I'll take the 21.
Oh, are you rolling it twice?
Well, no, I'm just literally. This is what I'm clicking on perception once now.
It's probably a setting I have.
Looks like it's rolling with advantage.
Yeah. We'll just keep taking the first one, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, I think that would be best. Take the
All
number
right, I
on the
just rolled
left.
perception.
Cool. Your perception, you notice that Lockjaw is heading towards another rock formation system, a thin area. Lockjaw, however, your first roll was a 21. You can see the fucking grains in the fucking rocks. You notice that this. I'm gonna reveal the fog now. You notice that this area is completely empty. The goblins that have run through there are not there, and you do not see a yeti. However, out in the distance, in your peripheral, out at the end of the pass, you see what looks to be a red carpet. The same color. Actually, I can't say that. So yeah, you see a red carpet. Neb, you notice that everything. I don't know, man. You're really far away. You really don't see much of this.
Yeah.
Um,
Are we out of combat?
yes, as far as you know.
All right, so I want to move up here to where the goblins are, or where they died, and I want to roll perception to see where our buddy Yeti is.
Okay. Before you roll for perception, the crab walks into visual eyesight of both of you. Roll for perception.
3.
You understand that rocks are found in the earth, but elsewise, other than knowing he traveled on land, that's about all.
Oh
you
my
can
god! All
ascertain.
right.
Before you can revel in this, the crab once again begins motioning to you guys to. Both of you roll perception again for this.
10.
6.
Okay, you're not really sure what he means, but you can tell the crab is not attacking you. And the crab begins to walk away from you guys while also moving his claws. What do you guys want to do?
I'm still in my rage.
Okay.
So is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I guess I probably because we're out of combat now. So it ends. I just look quizzically over at Neb.
All right, I want to. I see the crab.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
I want to roll animal handling. Apparently, with animal handling, you can intuit an animal's intentions.
Okay. Roll for it with. Yeah. Roll for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you advantage because that's awesome. I didn't know that's what animal handling did, and you've had really bad perception rolls, so.
All right. So what animal handling does? I had to look. You can calm down a domesticated animal. Domesticated.
Mhm.
Keep a mount from not getting spooked, or intuit an animal's intentions.
Okay,
So
great.
I know animals pretty well. I can probably tell what this crab's up to.
Hell yeah. Go for it. With advantage.
Right, 21.
Okay. You breathe deeply in and everything just finally like comes together. The ancient aliens thing occurs. You can tell that the crab is thankful for your help and is motioning you desperately to follow it. That is
Okay.
all you know.
Okay.
Um
I want to follow the crab.
okay, what do you want to do? Lockjaw.
Lockjaw. I want to.
Yeah.
Lockjaw. Get over here. Come on.
Oh, Lockjaw's coming.
Okay, you guys are following the crab?
I'm totally
Yes.
following the crab.
Great. Continue following the crab just for a little bit here. Okay, so as you guys are following the crab and beginning to enter another mountain pass, like the one you guys had already entered, but obviously a different one. Boys! I found my friends. At this moment, a yeti appears. However, the giant crab immediately changes how he feels. Now, notice with your high animal handling, Neb, you realize that the giant crab immediately does not feel safe, and it
Uh,
even more hurriedly ushers you to follow him. What do you guys do?
I want to look at Lockjaw and be like, we should follow this crab.
Vendetta will be served cold.
Okay, cool. So a yeti is just standing there.
Yeah, I want to yell back at the Yeti, and I want to say, stay right there. We'll be right back. And I want to kind of persuade him to stay where he's at. So I'm going to roll persuasion.
Oh, that's a good call. Okay, roll. Yep.
I rolled a 9.
Roll insight. I have something here.
7.
Of course I'll wait here.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately with your insight you can't really ascertain whether or not he
I got
is
you.
telling the truth.
Gotcha. I got an idea what's going on here, but all right.
Cool. So you guys are gonna follow the crab. That's awesome. Give me a second here. As the crab walks farther away, you notice he does not untense. The crab continues forward, and as you exit the path, you begin to see running water, and you see a lone crab warrior fighting 2 goblins in open-armed wrestling combat. Except this time, the goblin here is actually already grappling the giant crab. The giant crab rolls for initiative. Do you guys want to participate in combat?
Totally.
Cool. Roll
Yes.
for initiative.
10.
Okay.
17.
And cool. Lockjaw, you're up first. You guys do not have surprise. No surprise round. The goblins are riding the bull, feeling the flow. They knew you guys. They could feel you guys coming. But you are up first.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now, Max, can I tell by the water, like, if it's, like, is it, what's the word, deep? Is that something I can tell by a surface glance?
What are your proficiencies for that? Like, are you good with nature?
No, I'm not. Surprisingly.
The roll perception for me.
It's all good. I'm gonna just bring my hand axe up and hit this guy.
Okay. You hit.
Jesus fucking
All right.
Christ.
How do you kill him? Or I mean, most likely, how do you?
I once again, in my typical fashion, I bring it down like right in the middle of his skull, and then I just like end my turn by just staring at this guy right here, and that's my turn.
All right, Neb, your turn.
The goblin in front that's attacking the crab feels a cold touch on his shoulder, but it was just the wind. That's my turn.
Okay.
Well, you got
I
a really
rolled
bad
it.
roll.
Yeah.
I rolled it. I rolled it too.
Yeah.
The only goblin alive, disengages the giant crab and moves to attack Lockjaw.
Okay, go for it. What's up? Hello?
He doesn't hit.
Do you have the bag? You have the bag. You just gotta give me a minute. I'm right in the middle of something.
He does not hit.
Gotcha.
The giant crab barrels in, following your example, and
Wait, why would he disengage and then hit me?
this goblin here was grappling
Yeah.
this giant crab.
Oh, he disengages from me.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so he let go of the crab to fight you. This giant crab missed as well. And now it is your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
I want to make a grappling check on the goblin.
Okay. You have advantage.
I think it's just a pure strength check. So if I have 20, that's a 25. Man, this thing rolls really well.
Cool. You grab the goblin with one fucking
Yeah.
hand.
And I want to lift him up in front of me. And then in Goblin, I want to ask him, what is going on here? I can speak Goblin.
Okay. The goblin responds. Doesn't even need a roll for this. The goblin responds with wrestling.
Yes, but no, okay. Nothing deeper.
He's trying to resist your grapple.
Okay. That ends my turn.
So this guy. Okay. It is your turn, Deb. You can. There's the one goblin being grappled.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to touch his shoulder again. I think I get advantage.
I'm going to give you
'Cause he's
advantage because
grappled.
the giant crab looks at you and starts bubbling, and you know it's time.
All right, that's gonna be 17 to hit. He
Great.
feels a cold touch on his shoulder. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, he feels a cold touch on his shoulder as he's being held up by the tortoise, and he is going to take 8 damage.
He's fucking dead, bro. How do you kill him?
Yeah, he grows cold to the touch and just kind of dies like a scared little raisin.
What do you do with the body, Lockjaw?
I throw it into the river.
As you throw the body into the river, the water splashes up, and you are immediately surrounded by more giant crabs.
What?
These giant crabs do not attack you. They carry off the body of the goblin. Out across the river, a scout appears and thanks you for saving her and her family. I'm so surprised you guys have gotten into this section. This was not. I didn't think this was gonna go, but she's incredibly thankful you guys have successfully killed the goblins attacking the giant crab village or ecosystem. One of the giant crab that brought you guys here walks over to the scout and actually hands you guys a staff. Yeah, it'd be like that. It is called the Staff of the Adder. It is an uncommon staff. It requires an attunement. However, I'm gonna make attunement just like 10 minutes. I don't care. You can use a bonus action to speak this staff's command word and make the head of the staff become that of an animate poisonous snake for 1 minute. By using another bonus action to speak the command word
Requires
again.
attunement by a cleric, druid, or warlock.
Oh, are you not? Oh, my bad. I thought I chose the one that was for wizard.
Can
My bad. Can we fudge this?
Good. Is good. Yes. Is good.
It's okay.
Cool. Yeah, well, I didn't think you guys were gonna get here. First of all, this is just like a just in case thing. But I did have my intention was for you to use it. So
Okay.
by using another bonus action, you can return the staff back to normal. Anyway, you make a melee attack using the snake head. I can just send you the link or copy and paste it to you. It's available online. It's in the.
So you want me to use it anyway, even though it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. You can use your bonus action to speak the staff's command word and make the head of the staff become that of a serpent poisonous snake for 1 minute. By using another bonus action to speak the command word again, to return the staff to normal. You can make the melee attack using the snake head, which has a reach of 5 feet. Your proficiency bonus applies to the attack roll. On a hit, your target takes 1d6 piercing damage and must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 3d6 poison damage. That's awesome.
Yeah, my whole thought process was that there was this giant crab colony ecosystem here, which you would have found out a little bit from the barkeep, and you guys ended up still rolling into it. You didn't kill the crab, and you've received that reward.
So, Lockjaw, can I have this staff here?
Is fair.
All right, so I take the staff and I examine it, and I'm going to start walking and attuning myself to it.
Perfect.
And I want to look over to the scout and be like, thank you. These crabs are your family?
The giant crab who walked with you begins bubbling excitedly like R2-D2, and the scout replies, "Yes, I've lived here all my life."
Is on mother or father's side?
Both.
Kind of like a coastal Mowgli?
Yeah.
Lockjaw cares not.
Are you guys here to stop those goblins?
I think we already did.
I wish that was the case. Not far from here is their hideout.
Other man said he give gold. You give gold?
What other man? I can give you a potion, but I surely don't have any gold.
Yes, give Lockjaw this.
Okay, you receive 1 basic health potion.
Goodbye.
You guys leaving?
Yeah.
While Lockjaw's walking away,
You guys.
where are these goblins? I want to look over.
Hold on. This is a really pivotal. Lockjaw, before you walk away, before you got a reward, you asked. Didn't you guys ask about a man? And then she asked you guys, what man?
Oh yes, man with no honor. Very pretty cloak. Do you know what's up with Cloak? And I like show her the cloak I'm still holding in my hand.
Okay. So she sees the cloak and she recognizes it. However, she says upon seeing that cloak, Atea's cloak! How have you come to have it?
Lockjaw took his payment.
Who is Atea?
Atea's the only man I've seen in weeks. He came before you guys did to defeat these goblins.
And what happened to him?
I was hoping you guys would know. You're holding his cloak.
A man named Yeti.
A Yeti?
Yeti.
That's not the man I know.
Then I do not. I am very confusedly looking over at Nev. I'm not used to having to do a literal fraction of the thinking here, and I'm getting overwhelmed.
So you're saying that this must be a stolen cloak?
Yes, you said the man had no honor? The man I know, Atea, is quite honorful. In fact, he came here before you to help us.
What race is he?
He's a man.
Yes, I am man too, but I am also turtle.
About 6 foot. A clean cut.
You are talking about the pinkies.
Is this a magical cloak?
Yes, it is magical.
Are you asking the scout?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm asking Scout.
She has no idea. And also the cloak doesn't react to all this questioning. Doesn't do anything.
Where I want to say in character. Where can we find these goblins that you're having trouble?
Just northeast of here. Back the way you came and due north.
Do you know anything about a red carpet?
I don't, but I do know that a few weeks ago, traveling merchants had a wagon that was overturned. I could hear their screams in the distance, but I could not help them.
Would you say it was northeast of here?
She smirks. I would.
Okay, we will go investigate. Will you be here with your crab?
Of course. Just then, before you guys leave, the crab who brought you here walks away from his crab lady and does the same motion, but in reverse to you guys. Both of you roll animal handling. Or if you can't, you can't.
Got a 23.
You know that the crab is incredibly thankful for you rescuing his family, and although he's happy you are attuning yourself to his family's staff, he wishes to come with you and see this through. If you hadn't rolled a 23,
I want to shake his crab hand.
All
and
right.
say, "Come."
Cool. So the giant crab is now with your party.
Claw was the word I was searching for, not crab hand. Claw.
Crab hands. Yeah, there's crab hands they have. Tyler, why would you put that magic on me? Now I'm thinking about claws with fingers on them. Oh my.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
you guys, you guys learned some more information. As you approach, the cloak begins to weigh a little heavier. Not just the same amount it did before.
I want to get ahead of the party here a little bit, guys, and I want to look at you, and I want to say, do you want to give me a minute, and I will go ahead?
Is this what you think in head?
No, this is what I'm asking.
You are attuned.
Idea.
You are attuned. by the way.
I'm attuned. All right, cool.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
then I kind of like put up my magic hands and I just like cast invisibility on myself.
Wow.
So
Okay. Fuck.
so you might what I do is I keep a tab always for conditions, Max, so that you know what when I do that, like what it actually does and how it affects everyone. So I would just type in conditions 5e and have a little tab open that keeps a list of them because honestly, it's one of the most important things you need to know.
Doing it right now.
So a creature you touch becomes invisible till the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person. So I can do this for up to an hour. It is a concentration spell.
Great.
Nice.
All right. That's great.
So I am invisible, and I'm going to start walking ahead. And I told them to just hold up.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Okay.
You are approaching the bonfire. It is still roaring, littered with the bodies of 2 giant crabs and 6 goblins.
Okay. Can I roll? No. I'm just going to keep
I can
going.
reveal a little bit of the area because some of this is just rock face.
Okay.
But if you're looking to continue north, you're gonna have to take that passage. Lockjaw, I would start moving up if he's
Okay.
if he's already at the passage.
So I'm gonna. Well, wait. I want them to stay far behind
Yeah,
me.
no,
Guys, stay
That's
back.
what I figured.
Yeah. Where the giant crab is the beginning of the
Maybe
passage.
go here, Tim.
So you Neb, okay, all right. So you are fully in the passage, almost at the exit. You are invisible. Roll perception.
Okay.
You see the light at the end.
Nat 20. I switched my dice.
Holy shit. Okay, great
There you
news.
go.
Wow. I was really curious as to how this was gonna
So
go.
it would be a 21 technically.
Well, you're invisible,
Yeah.
and you can see everything that I can show you. So,
I think invisibility. Do I get advantage on stealth checks or something?
okay. I don't know.
I think I do. Conditions.
I have conditions. Invisible. An invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or a special sense. For the purpose of hiding, they're heavily obscured. It can be detected by any noise it makes or any tracks it leaves. Attack rolls against the creatures have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage. So cool. You have advantage on attack rolls.
Yep. Okay.
So you're invisible and you got a perfect roll. So this is gonna be great for you guys. You notice the red carpet of sorts leads towards an overturned wagon. This overturned wagon is more of a fortress than a wagon at this point. Adorned on it are spears and shields sticking out of it. It is pretty metal. You see invisibly that a Yeti sneaks in. So you're invisible. He did not see you. But a Yeti enters the wagon.
Okay. So I can no longer see him, or I see him through the window.
You can no longer see him because he has entered the wagon.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm still staying back.
So let me see something here. So I see 3 goblins standing outside the wagon.
Yes, you see 2 goblins outside of it and 1 on top of it. The door is open. The door is in between the 2 wheels.
And how deep was that river before?
The river you guys were
I
previously
don't.
at, you didn't figure out, but the giant crabs live there, so it has to be at least like 6 feet deep.
Okay. So on my turn, I want to cast a spell.
Okay. But do you want to relay any of this to the crab or?
I can't. I can't speak. I have no way of speaking to them really while I'm invisible. So this would. I think this is out of combat, man.
I don't think you're in combat right now at all. The
Yeah.
goblins are not treating it. They do not know you are there. Nothing is happening. They're. Roll for perception, actually.
Okay. I rolled a 20 on perception.
Then I'm sorry. Yeah, you noticed that the two goblins out front were the two goblins that left the group initially.
Okay.
They were the ones
All
that
right. So the
escaped.
river looks to be about 10 feet wide. I want to cast a spell, and in the mind of this goblin up front,
And you're still invisible for this.
still invisible.
So
Yeah.
your spell doesn't require
Can you do
purple.
2 concentration spells at the same time? Only one at a time? All right, then I'm not doing that.
And as
I
soon as you
want to.
attack, you lose your invisibility. So
As soon as I attack.
the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
I have to use the bathroom.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
Cool.
Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Okay. Huh.
I think that leaves
That
it
is
open ended for like NPCs or stuff like that.
so. But I would assume that can let me have an attack round.
You probably get a surprise round from it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume you get a surprise round at the very least. Why else would you do this? Invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or special sense. For the purpose of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. The creature's location can be detected by noise and executing tracks. Attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage. So I can take a surprise round with advantage.
Yes.
I won't say it because I'd be metagaming. So you're only 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're like 25, 30 feet away from the battle, so I'm assuming you'll be able to hear.
How do I do that hotkey again?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, really. Okay. Yeah.
Are you off this weekend?
Now I go back in tomorrow, and then I work until Monday. And then I'm off until the next week, and then we resume normal hours again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm honestly looking forward to just getting back to full time, man. Like, just way too much time on my hands. It's nice,
Yeah.
but it's old.
Hmm.
Cool.
Cool.
I had to take a shit.
Okay, so I'm still invisible, and there is an entrance in the front of the wagon here, I assume.
Yes. So
Okay.
the there's an entrance in the front of the door. So technically it's the door at the back of the wagon. It's solidly reinforced. You can tell that from your perception. Like this is a very secure door.
Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm. This wagon is more of a fortress than anything.
Okay, so I am going to move up to this creature here,
Mm-hmm.
and I am still invisible, but I'm going to take my staff and kind of. I'm gonna outside of combat. I'm gonna move up to him and I'm gonna let my staff turn into a snake.
Okay. I'm fine with
And
that.
then so we're out of combat, so it's going to be a snake. Now, do they move up or anything?
Is the snake invisible? Are you still holding it?
Yep. Yeah. So it's just the head of the staff that turns into a snake.
Okay, then no, they do not react. You are still invisible.
But the snake is like kind of like squirming around invisibly next to me. So, does Lockjaw or the crab move up? Do they do anything?
Is it or when we were rolling for initiative?
We're not. I was just curious if you guys moved up. I'm just making
Well, I
sure
saw
you didn't hear
as
anything.
okay, then I probably wouldn't because you told me to stay here, so I'm just staying.
All right, just making sure. So now that I am a snake or have a snake head, I am going to attack this nearest goblin. So I would suggest now we roll for initiative, and then I do my surprise round.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I got a 20.
I got a 21.
Okay.
Yo, I don't know what's up with this like online roller thing, but it seems to heavily skew in my favor.
Good. You go first.
I'm not
21.
only Tyler gets
Yeah.
to.
So I'll have a surprise round, and I'm gonna my snake head. I'm gonna try to jab at the guy in front of me with a snake head,
Okay.
and I get advantage. And it's gonna be a hold on. The snake head does. So it's a melee attack, which I'm assuming can be Dex. Yeah, it would be Dex. So it'd be 20 to hit this goblin right here.
You're hitting him for 20 damage?
No, 20 to hit. That hits, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, it does hit. Sorry.
All right, so it's going to be 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then make a Constitution saving throw as the goblin.
Okay. Pulling up now. What exact? Pulling up goblin. Okay, got it. And what am I rolling for? What am I trying to beat?
15.
18. So he's good.
So he's good. All right, so he doesn't get poisoned. But that was my turn.
Cool.
So then it immediately goes to Lockjaw and then me again. I assume.
You would assume that, but you would be wrong.
Someone else got a 20. Wow. Okay.
Yep. All the goblins.
Okay. Well, the goblins got a 21 or a 20.
20.
I got a 21.
I got a 20. Initiative usually favors the player, but whatever.
No, you go first.
Oh, okay.
Me? Me?
Lockjaw, you're up next.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess my only question is like,
As soon as I hear the bellowing hiss, like I come roaring out with my the one cloak in my left hand still, the battle axe in my right. I move up to where 25 feet is, and then I go to bring my hand axe down on this guy. 14 to hit.
does not hit.
Then in my bonus action, since it missed, like I kind of like start seething up and I go into a rage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like I'm not used to not hitting things.
um. Cool. Then Tyler or Neb, it is your turn.
So the I put my stick down and I bring up my phantom hand and I give him the touch of I give him the touch. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
It hits. You touch him.
Nice. All right. So let's see here. That's going to be 3 necrotic damage.
Cool. He loves it. Okay.
That's my turn.
The goblin on the wagon retreats into the wagon. The goblin that are surrounding our turtle friend here are going to attack him. Miss. Miss. They both miss. Wow. That's their turn. Or no. They disengage. They run. They disengage. They run into the wagon.
Okay.
They close the door behind them. Giant crab comes up. He's like, "Wow, you guys did amazing." He's like really impressed. He thought there was combat, and now there's not even bodies. So he's just like amazed. That's the end of his turn. He doesn't know what to do. Now it is the fortress's turn. The fortress attacks. The fortress attacks Neb with spear thrusts. Going to roll to hit. The spear thrusts miss. The second,
Wait, where are they attacking you from?
the wagon, the fortress.
Oh, so they're in the wagon. Okay.
This wagon is less of a wagon now and more of a fortress, an impregnable fortress.
Did they like change appearances?
It's an overturned wagon, and there are spears and such. No, it did not change appearances.
Okay, cool.
The rug leads to the door of this wagon that is fortified. Whoa, I just got the weirdest reverb. Cool. They missed. That is the end of their turn. It is now your turn, Lockjaw.
I want to break down the door.
Okay. Yeah, I have roll a strength check.
That's not gonna do it.
What'd you get? Sorry.
6. That's not gonna do
Yep,
it.
doesn't do it.
Oh,
Your turn, Neb. I
Uh,
think, unless there's more
okay,
you can
so
do.
can I see anybody in the window, or is it just like?
So, with your high perception there, you notice that the slots in this makeshift fortress look like they could fit an archer to fire out of, spears, as you've soon learned, and you happen, although you can't see anyone, you can smell oil.
hmm.
Okay.
But you do not see anyone. You do not see any. You don't see any goblins. They're
Okay, I hear you. But
Wait.
first,
Okay. So we out of combat. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
what?
Are we out of combat?
No, no. The fortress is
no,
attacking you guys.
Okay. Sorry. What were we saying, Todd?
I'm gonna use detect magic on the fortress.
Oh, okay. You do not detect any magic.
Really? Okay.
It's not that there aren't goblins attacking you guys using the fortress as a weapon. It's that they're not exposed.
Okay. So I should be able to tell if there is a magic user in there.
Oh, well.
If anybody, so here, so for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or 1 inch thick of sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood.
Ooh.
Seems like I'd be able to tell, especially if there's arrow slits.
Yeah, so you detect a faint trace of magic, but as soon as you detect it, it goes straight down, almost as though it has fallen through a hole. You can detect that the type of magic is illusion.
Okay. Okay. That was my turn.
Okay. The crab moves to grapple the fortress, or to attack it with its claw. It does not hit. The crab's claw is not the key. It is now the fortress's turn to attack. It's going to once again attack with spear thrusts. It actually says it has 2 targets as an option, so I'm going to use that here. Does not hit. Does not hit Neb, and does not hit Lockjaw. That's it. It is your turn, Lockjaw.
All right. Do I need to disengage to the fortress or get opportunity attacks?
Yeah, because you're within 5 feet of it.
Fuck it, bitch. I don't care. 5. You want to roll?
Okay. They got a 17.
That hits. Well, I mean,
It
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
hit
I'd
if
say
I
it
give.
hits.
It doesn't hit because I give it to you because you've.
Okay.
17.
So I guess he turns around, and as he's walking away, the spear clinks off his back. So that's 5, 10, 15,
How do you
20,
have 17?
25. It's a turtle thing. But it can literally never improve ever. So it's a detriment in some ways too. And this is 30 feet. And I want to take a free action to pick up like a burning log from the fire.
Okay. Tyler, how do you have 13 health?
I have 16.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He's
I must.
a gnome and a wizard.
Yeah. I
They
think
don't tend to be.
I had the wrong thing. I had the crab pulled up. That was my bad. Cool. So you grab that flaming stick.
Okay. So on my turn, I want to disengage and
Okay.
move back here
All right.
because I know what the turtle is doing.
It's gonna do an opportunity attack. Does
No,
not.
I disengaged.
Oh, okay. Then it does not hit. Either way.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys have all disengaged from it,
Mhm.
or well, out of spear range. It is the giant crab's turn. The giant crab, although he's been following his heart the whole time, he also can tell what the tortoise is doing. Or at least that's what he tells his friends when he recalls this story. And moves behind cover.
Nice.
Cool. What are you doing, Lockjaw?
So I'm now picking up like a burning stick.
Okay.
Do I take any fire damage from that?
I don't know. I guess not.
I mean, I already kind of looked up fire damage. It's up to the DM's discretion.
I'll
But I
take it.
would say if if you're being careful, why would you take damage?
Extra. I'm still like in the middle of my rage, so I just picked it up. So I don't think I would be careful. I just picked up a burning stick.
Well, dexterity would be the throw, right? I mean, you're trying to grab a piece. So if you wanted to make a throw for it,
15.
say, if you're enraged though, would you take advantage?
Nah, only strength checks.
Okay.
It hits.
So okay, so it does. I'll just do slash roll 1d4. 1 damage. I think it's like fire is 1d4 or something. So while holding the stick, I walk over here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I drop the stick like that's burning right at like the wooden door.
Okay. Are
And
you
I
attempting?
take out my battle axe
Are you attempting to
and
light this thing
huh?
on fire? Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna
Um.
burn them out.
Okay. Cool. Can you guys choose evens or odds for me, real quick?
Even.
Odds.
I hate you guys. So, evens or odds?
Evens.
Cool. It does light on fire. The
Nice.
entire makeshift wagon had a 50% chance of bursting into flames. This wagon now takes 9 damage each round.
Damn.
Cool. And then as my actual action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to disengage and just kind of like post up here and watch as it burns down. And that ends my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, right as Neb's turn is beginning, the wagon takes 9 fire damage.
Okay, well, from afar, I'm just going to watch it burn.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch it burn,
Watch it burn.
and I'll ready dodge in case somebody shoots an arrow out of that thing.
Cool. The crab also readies a dodge. He's just mimicking you. It's quite humorous, actually.
Yeah,
The
it's funny having
fortress.
animal handling.
The fortress fires out an arrow barrage at the two of you. Let me roll for you since you have he has disadvantage since you have a dodge.
Managed to hit me.
So it does not hit. It's a 12.
Yes.
And this does hit. You Lockjaw, you beautiful bastard. It hits you for 5 damage. Piercing damage. Reduced because it's piercing.
2.
You're raging. Cool. So you take 2 damage. It is now Lockjaw's turn. The wagon is on fire.
Alright, so it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting here watching it burn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it takes 9 more damage.
And I'm now out of rage.
All right. Neb, it is your turn.
I'm gonna ready dodge.
Okay. The crab will
That's
also
my turn.
ready dodge. The wagon fires another arrow barrage. They are really sticking to this. With disadvantage on Nib. And thank God. Does not hit. and does not hit you, Lockjaw.
Okay.
Lockjaw, it's your turn.
I'm slightly perturbed by the 2 arrow barrages. So I just yell over to Neb, just yell when they come out, and I withdraw into my shell. Until I emerge, I gain a +4 bonus to AC, and I have advantage on strength and con saving throws.
Fucking, I was looking at these turtle things. They're kind of great.
I ended up just buying the supplement too. I really like them.
Yeah, they're funny.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, it takes 9 more damage. It is now Neb's turn.
In front of the arrow slit, is it slit or slits?
2 slits.
2 slits. In front of the left arrow slit, I want to project a brick wall.
Okay.
Or, you know what, better yet? No, I'm projecting flames. Just thick flames in front of that,
Great.
obscuring his vision.
The crab also does the same thing. He tries to cast an illusion. He does so on the right one, the one on the right, and on the wagon's turn, you notice
Wait, so the crab actually did the illusion?
maybe. So there's a lot of flames right now. You didn't cast detect magic. You can't be 100% sure what's going on here.
Dude, what is up with this crab? All right.
So you notice though, maybe because of you and the crab, or maybe because of the actual fire, there are no arrows coming out. However, at the end of their turn, they spew out hot oil within a 20-foot radius. Cam, I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
I have disadvantage, so it's the lowest number. 10.
Cool. So you're going to take 2 fire damage.
You hear me groan inside my shell.
Mmm. You like it. Cool. So it is now your turn, Shellman.
Oh, I'm the
Does
shell
it
man.
take an action to go into your shell?
It takes an action to go in and a bonus action to come out.
Okay.
I'm chilling in my shell, dog.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually working.
Can you dodge in a shell?
When in shell, you are prone. Your speed is 0 and can't increase. You have disadvantage on dex saving throws. You can't take reaction, and the only action you can take is a bonus action to emerge from your shell.
Love it. I love
But
it.
it effectively gives me 21 AC.
Okay. Yeah, it's great.
It's a very flavorful racial. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll send you the file.
All right.
It actually comes with a one shot based off of like a party of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Wait, when you retreated into your shell, did you bring the cloak?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. It's Cameron. It's your turn. Yeah, it's Lockjaw's turn, right?
It's my turn.
Oh wait, no, it would still be my turn, right? I mean, because you just spit out the hot oil, and that was the goblin's turn.
Yeah, and the goblin, the wagon has an initiative of 10.
And so did I.
Yeah, and you go before it. I thought.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay.
You just don't get hit
I
by the
forgot
hot
that I
oil
went.
'cause you're not
I just
close
did
enough.
dodge again, so.
Yeah, and you did you casted an illusion. You and the crab.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Go ahead.
So it's Lockjaw's turn.
Oh shit! The way you made me sound like I shouldn't be pulling that thing inside my shell. I think after like 3 rounds or whatever, I would probably use my bonus action to like peek out anyway and like look over at like Neb and be like, "Is burned yet?" And then I look over and see is not burned.
Is not burned. No.
So I, what do I want to do? I just want to go back into my shell.
Okay. It takes 9 more damage. Neb, it is your turn.
So I'm still concentrating on the illusion of
Of
flames.
fire.
And I still have to dodge. And
Oh.
I'm still dodging. What I will say though is for minor illusion, if you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or small chest, it must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. It's an arrow slit. I'm just projecting flames over an arrow slit, so that's fine. Physical interaction, you can reveal the image, but you're not touching it. If a creature uses this action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against my spell save DC.
Okay.
So if he's looking out of that thing, just be aware that you can roll.
I'm with you. But for continue, but I'm with you.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Okay, so the crab looks at both of you guys. He sees you in your shell and you in the weird dodging position, so he gets out of his dodge position. He walks right up to the wagon and he taps it, and the whole thing collapses. You guys were dealing a lot of fire damage, but none of you guys attacked the wagon physically. The giant crab striking it simply knocked out its one remaining health, and the wagon collapses. You notice that there are no goblin corpses in there.
I know what it is. Are we out of combat?
You are out of combat.
I'm gonna walk up to the
Do you
wagon.
Cam? Did you just leave your shell?
Huh?
Did you
No,
get?
I was just
All right, you're still
subconsciously
there.
moving.
You're still there. All right,
I'm gonna walk up to the wagon. Is it flaming? Noticeably like on fire still?
No. So like imagine just a completely burnt down, ashed area.
Okay.
You roll for perception.
8.
You notice that the ash in the center is much less than it is around the sides. That's about it.
All right, so I want to say, as I'm walking up there, hey, buddy, you want to come out here and assist? And I'm walking up to the middle of the wagon, and I want to roll investigation, or I want to investigate the floor of the wagon.
I'm out of my shell now, and I'm approaching him.
As you exit the cell and retouch the carpet, the cloak in your hands binds to the carpet, locking you in place.
Oh my god.
Huh. I let go of the cloak.
You let go of the cloak, and the cloak rejoins with the carpet that was not burnt and forms into a rug of smothering.
What?
Yeah, I never thought you guys. I didn't think like this could not have occurred if he hadn't taken the cloak.
Really?
Yeah, like that's what I was. That's why I was like, this is insane what you guys are doing right now. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
About to turn into Aladdin up in this bitch.
15.
2.
Cool. And all right, so initiative is 2, and what's the other one?
I got 15.
All right, so 15, 2, cool. You are up first, Neb.
So I am going to immediately take my staff that is still a snakehead and thrust it into the magical carpet, and that is going to be a 15 to hit.
Okay, give me one moment. For some reason, it's not letting me pull up the character sheet of the token.
Just look it up online.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It's a rug. I hope I hit it with 15.
You do. You definitely hit it. Good job, man.
Okay. It is going to do 5 piercing damage. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I got a 12.
You fail. All right, so I do 5 piercing damage and 3d6 poison damage. So 4, 10. So 14 and
His damage immunity is poison.
well, I wouldn't know that. Don't tell me that.
Oh.
All right, so
Okay. I don't know how to. Well, I mean, this is still happening.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Yeah, we shouldn't know though. Never tell players immunities and stuff.
So yeah, I would just look up what to do in that situation. With the damage immunity, I don't know if he takes half damage or he
He
doesn't
takes
take
no
any.
damage. He doesn't take
Takes
any.
no damage.
Resistance is half damage.
Man, I fucking hit it too. All right, so
You did
he
5
takes
damage, right? Yeah.
5 piercing damage.
Cool. Good. It's a fucking rug. Come on.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
Cool. It is now. Switching over to chat. It is now. Did you roll the 2, Lockjaw?
That was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is now the crab's turn. He is gonna go straight Abu on his ass and try to grapple the magical rug. He succeeds with the claw attack, and he is going to deal. Holy shit! He's gonna deal 10 damage. He rolled a 6. That's his best set. So you did 5. Cool. It is your turn,
Me?
Lockjaw.
I'm now using my battle axe since I have no need to hold that rug anymore. I was gonna use it as a net. I was gonna use it as a net and like throw it on that guy at the
And
end.
it would have.
because
It would have been a good. It would have worked if we hadn't touched the carpet.
Is what it is.
Wait,
So
What
I
you
am
doing?
going to. Huh?
Go ahead.
So I'm going to hit him with my battle axe. That's an 18 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, 7.
Great.
Actually 5 because I'm not in rage right now.
Okay.
So that's 5. 5 slashing damage. And that ends my turn.
All right. It is the rug's turn. The rug is going to try and smother Lockjaw. And it misses. That's the end of that turn. It is now Neb's turn.
Okay, so I want to look to the. Basically, I want to. I am projecting in the rug's consciousness that there is a giant 10-foot tall water demon that is coming out of the river and within 5 feet of the rug, attacking him.
And that's an illusion.
Yeah, no, it's not an illusion. It's in his head. So he believes truly that there is another creature attacking him.
Okay, so but you're not charming him. I guess I'm just okay. Cool. All right.
Let me explain it to you. So you craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. So make a saving throw.
Okay, so this isn't psychic. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. A 10.
Fail. It's against my spell save DC. So right now you, as the carpet, believe that there is a giant water demon, a trident coming over to stab him.
Ooh, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's to the left. It's to the left of him. Let me make sure one thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you, buddy.
Okay. All right, that's it. So that's what I created. So wait a second. One last thing. Each round on your turn, the phantasm psychic. All right, so since he believes that it's there, it's dealing 1d6 psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
It only does 1 damage this round.
It does.
So he said,
Okay.
what?
He takes the 1 damage, and it does not look like it affected him.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. It is now the giant crab's turn. And he successfully grappled him. And he's going to attack again with his claw. And he misses. He's still holding on, though, for the grapple. It is now the rug's turn. The rug is going to once again try and smother the turtle.
He can also, if he is paying attention to the giant water demon that just the lake, he can use his turn to investigate it. I'm just throwing it out there. You don't have to do it.
Gotcha. So this guy's got a ton of condition immunities and stuff that really make it seem like he's not really giving a shit about this.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure this was the party's self-admitted hardest enemy in Strahd.
I don't think so.
This guy,
He's about to get his. You guys are.
nothing. It's just like you got, because for some reason this thing like really fucked you guys up.
The rug is smothering successfully smothers the tortoise. Bludgeoning damage. So your grapple escape is a DC 13, or I'm not sure if I'm not supposed to say that out loud. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained, blinded, and at the risk of suffocating. I can't smother anyone else, and at the start of the target's turn, you take some damage. Cool. That's the end of the rogue's turn.
Okay.
It is now the smothered turtle's turn.
Make a strength check to get it off. That fails.
Okay. It is
That's my turn.
now Neb's turn.
I'm going to hit him with my staff. Oh, wait, wrong dice. And that's going to be a 15 to hit,
It hits.
doing 1 piercing damage.
And how much poison damage?
Well, first he needs to fail to save.
Oh, okay. So he takes the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let me roll for the save.
9 poison damage.
Okay. 4 of that poison damage goes to Lockjaw.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So on my turn, the magic dude is attacking as well. So the magic water demon, and he is going to deal.
Dude, you might not. Never mind. I can't.
So it's in the guy's mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it should attack. It should hurt Lockjaw. So all this is happening. So it's doing psychic damage. So it's in the target's mind. It's not. Shouldn't be attacking Lockjaw. But anyways, either way, it does 4 psychic damage.
All right. Lockjaw, you're gonna take 2 psychic damage.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's part of it.
I hear what you're saying, Tyler.
Mhm.
And I'm after this is over, I'll tell you guys.
All right, cool. Whatever. So that was my turn.
Cool. It is the giant crab's turn. The giant crab hits.
So is the crab supposed to be up on the?
Mm-hmm. It's insane right now. So the cloak is wrapped around the turtle, and the crab is gripping onto it, grappling it.
Yeah, it's just confusing because the crab isn't anywhere near the rug on roll 20.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good. All right, there you go.
Um,
That'll cure my OCD.
Cool. So it's a successful hit, and it's gonna hit for 4 damage, and you're gonna take 2 damage, Turtle Man. It is now the rug really can't do anything. But at the start of the turtle's turn, he has to. I would. Well, it's at the start of. Okay, yeah. So you have to take 10 damage, Cam. And then you can do your strength check.
Bonus action, go into a rage. Main action, strength check with advantage. 23.
You break 3 completely.
Okay.
The cloth recoils back closer to the water demon. That's the end of your turn, Cam.
So wait, so the cloth disengaged?
Yes.
So is he's kind of moving out of turn though.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So
Yeah,
broke.
he can't.
Because
He can't.
yeah, so the water demon should be in his way.
Okay.
Because the water demon's like out of the water.
Okay. The water demon's like right here. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cloak cannot move. He is stuck there, but he disengaged off of. He's no longer wrapped around. The tortoise.
Okay.
It's your turn, Neb.
Mine?
Oh, wait, no. I wanted to, so it doesn't move away at all?
No.
Oh, never mind. That ends my turn.
So I am going to try and grab the thing with my skeleton hand.
Okay.
That's going to be 18 to hit.
It hits. It definitely hits.
And that is 1d8 necrotic damage. And that is 1 damage.
Okay. It takes it.
And just so you know, it can't regain hit points that it lost from that until the end of my next turn.
Great.
Okay. It's my turn.
Awesome. It is now the giant crab's turn. The giant crab is done with this. He hits. And he deals 6 damage. You can tell this guy's on his last thread of life. You know, I mean, just really, the thread count's been lowered, boys.
Nice.
It is
Right
now.
on.
When does the water demon go, Neb?
Oh, sorry. The water demon should have gone on my turn.
Then
And
I will allow that because you don't want this to continue.
1d6.
It does
So
psychic
wait.
damage, then it won't do anything.
Yeah, psychic damage.
Yeah, so we can skip that. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Your turn, Lockjaw. This is your time to shine. You're raged up. You're
I'm
free
raged
to go.
up. I fucking raise my battle axe right above my head. What the fuck?
It
The tables have turned.
it misses by a thread. The crab. Wait, I'm sorry. It goes. No. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. It went Neb, crab, Muda. Okay. I called you Muda. The cloth is gonna try and make another grapple on you, Tortoise. On his turn, it fails. Neb, it is now your turn.
All right. I am going to. I'm just going to try and pierce this thing with my. Or not
Yes.
piercing.
Hell yeah. I'm in. It sounds good to me. You had me at Pierce.
Yeah, it's piercing damage. So I'm gonna attack it with my pole, my new pole thing, and that's gonna definitely hit with 19 to hit, and it's gonna do 3 piercing damage.
Can I tell you how you kill it?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure the snakehead weaves in throughout the threads and dismantles it in one beautiful flurry.
Right on.
The thread count disintegrates, and all that is left behind is a shield.
Mm.
Yeah, I know that magical items aren't really big in D&D. However, I added 2, and there were 2. They were the side quests essentially of this whole thing, and you guys somehow did both of them. So great job.
Really?
Really.
He just like added them randomly. That's
Yeah,
funny.
like these were just in here where I was like, well, what if they go this opposite direction, like just in case stuff. And I never thought the cloak thing would come into play, but it did. And you guys, I'm gonna assume with your passive perception, immediately recognize the shield as the Sentinel Shield. While holding this shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks. The shield is emblazoned with the symbol of my dick, of an eye. Which one of you would like to use it? Does not require attunement.
This is mine.
Cool. Cool.
What does it add?
It has nothing. It's just a normal shield with the ability I just mentioned.
So 2.
Yes, AC 2.
And what's the ability?
While holding the shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks.
Mm.
Yeah, wasn't sure how to help both of you guys equally, but I decided to give you both uncommon potentials. I think it'll be good. So, congratulations, guys. You guys have finished the first half of the whole thing.
Damn, really?
Yes. As the thread count disappears, the ashes are swept away. It is beautiful. The crab is loving it. You notice, Neb, the same place that magic had went, is now revealed to you. You see a ladder leading down into a ditch. Knowing both of you have known goblins, and clearly you guys can tell that the goblins have dug underneath this wagon.
Hmm.
Yep. So you guys did the first part.
This is story for other night. And I wink at the camera.
Yeah, you guys are just rolling in and killing the rest of the guys that ran away.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's fine.
cool. Oh, are we actually? Do you want to do it right now? I thought you were saying we were gonna.
No, yeah, I have the whole. Yeah.
Yeah. Could you do in like an hour?
Yep. If this works, do you guys now see a new room?
Yeah.
Cool. Then yeah. Let me just bring the crab over with you guys.
So sorry, I don't mean to be that. I'm just kind of passing out.
I hear you. Just gotta find my crab. Bam. Cool. You guys descend down the ladder. You notice blood stains. Just terribly underground tunnel. What do you guys want to do? Oh, we lost.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's it, Tyler?
Yeah, you guys are monsters at combat.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Goblins don't give a shit.
Maybe some water. I'll be right back.
Word.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yo, I can hear you.
I haven't heard anything you guys have said for the past, I don't know, 5 minutes.
You killed the rug.
I got that.
The rug showed you a ladder, essentially leading downward underneath the wagon, where you guys have surmised that since there are no goblin bodies, that is where they all went.
All right, so we just climbed underneath the wagon. So what did that shield do?
The shield gives him advantage on initiative and wisdom perception checks.
Then he's gonna hold the shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Advantage on initiative and perception checks?
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Most of the other shields were like, increase your AC and stuff, and I already saw his character had great AC, so I was like, nah. But yeah, I'd say you guys are about like 60% done this. You're now at your destination. You've defeated the fortress, the main thing. The fire was a really good idea.
Oh.
All right.
Cool. If you guys want to walk forward, you.
All right, so I wanna go up here, and I wanna. Am I just in a room like?
It is a dark, dimly lit room.
Are there doors anywhere?
There are no doors that you can see. If you want to roll for perception.
Yeah, I'll roll perception.
Awesome.
And that's gonna be 10.
Cool. You see the entire room. Inside this room.
So the room expanded?
Or
is it dark in there?
It's a dark room.
All right, I have night vision though.
Oh, okay. So you should have been able to see
Yeah.
it. Okay. So in this room, you see two goblins holding what you believe is a yeti, and there is one goblin who looks a little more metal behind them at the edge of the room.
Okay, cool.
There is a door located at the end of the room.
All right. I am just gonna attack.
Cool.
Is Cam there?
I'm here.
I think.
Cam is
Okay.
here. Who are you guys going to attack?
I want to attack the goblin on the left. Or wait, you know what? The first thing I want to do is say, Yeti, are you with these guys?
I'm no Yeti.
Then what are you?
I am Ataya.
Who is Ataya?
Oh, pretty lady in Lakesay.
I am Ataya. I was sent here to destroy these goblins.
And then you join them?
No, they're both grappling me and I'm covered in blood.
Oh. Do you need help?
I would love some. Roll for initiative.
All right. Got a 10.
Cool.
2.
Okay. The goblins attack first. And they are going to fire an arrow at the giant crab.
I love this crab.
He rolled a nat 1. The arrow almost hits his teammate. The other goblin rolls. And it misses. It is now Neb's turn.
So I am going to. So the goblin on the left, this one,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to try and spook him with my skeletal hand. And that is going to be a 14 to hit.
Great, that hits.
Nice.
How much damage you doing?
Let's see. 4 necrotic damage to the one on the left.
Great. Okay. It is the giant crab's turn. He moves in. He's a totally coordinated fighter and moves in to try and finish off that goblin. He hits and he kills him. That is another one for the giant crab tribe. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Giant crab.
I guess it's just
I
metal.
love befriending this crab.
Fuck.
Befriending that crab is done more to this campaign than any of my damage deals.
It's a good crab.
Yeah, the whole thing I needed to do was just befriend a crab.
Yeah. D&D 101.
Your turn. Lockjaw.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hit to attack this guy. Jesus Christ. 7.
You got all you like blew your load way early.
No, you know what my fucking problem was, Tyler? I opened my stupid mouth. I said, "This is a good thing." So the universe listened, and it's like, "Is it?"
Was it the universe or was it Roll20 listening?
I don't fucking know. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
What'd you roll?
Wow, I'm sure enjoying this. 2, 2, 2, nat 1, 2, 2, 1. A 7. That doesn't hit.
Yeah, it does
I mean,
not
that's
hit.
kind of how I was the whole beginning of the game. So
Yeah, maybe I need to switch my dice.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the goblin in the back, looking awfully metal and bruised up, runs in and attempts to do a knee bar.
What?
A knee bar. Yeah. It is an attack he has.
Why did you move me?
Oh, I thought I moved him. I'm sorry. Can you move yourself back? I apologize. I thought I moved my token. Thank you. Cool. So let me roll to hit. Cool, it hits. It does 3 bludgeoning damage, so it only does 1. right? You round down. You round up.
I'm not enraged right now.
Okay, you take 3 bludgeoning damage, and you need to. Can you do a strength saving throw?
10.
You are now restrained.
Uh-huh.
And that is the end of Dib's turn. He is essentially prone by keeping you in this knee bar.
So he's like doing a wrestling move.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. And the other goblin is going to try and attack you with his scimitar. And he does not hit. That is the end of the goblin's turns. Neb, it is your turn.
Just so you know that these spaces are supposed to line up.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I can
Okay.
I can probably fix that right
No,
now.
don't do it now. I'm just saying. All right, so I'm moving up here, and I'm gonna attack this goblin, and I'm gonna thrust my my new special staff in his face. It's still snakified.
Great. What'd you hit? What'd you roll?
17 to hit.
Awesome. Hits him dead on.
2 piercing damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
6.
Fail. He's poisoned. He takes 12
He
poison damage.
he melts into a pile of goo.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. I love
Um,
the staff.
He's dead. Yeah, the other one
Even
I
though I'm not
found.
supposed to have it.
All right, so there's just one goblin left, the knee bar, who is now grappled. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Cool. The crab does not hit. It is now. I guess you have to try and do a strength saving check. Cam or Lockjaw.
Yo,
It's probably his strength versus your strength.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It would be strength versus strength.
Okay.
19.
Cool. Then you break free of it. He is
Okay.
still prone on the ground.
Who's prone?
The goblin, Dib.
Okay.
It is the giant crab missed. Cam just broke free. That's the end of Cam's turn. Atea stands up to his full big dick swinging height. Rolls for initiative. It's his turn. He got an 18. And he is going to attack this goblin. He's going to use multi-attack. Miss. And miss. Neb, it is now your turn.
So I'm gonna stand over this other goblin and attempt to attack him with my mace or my staff,
Okay.
and that is going to be a 4 to hit.
Does not hit.
But he's prone.
Roll
Yeah,
again.
advantage.
You have advantage.
That one.
You narrowly miss hitting your friends.
All right. I must have tripped on the body I was walking over.
Yeah. Giant crab rolls to attack with his claw. He misses. It is now your turn, Lockjaw.
He's prone,
Yes,
and he's a small creature, right?
he is a goblin.
I move into his movement space, look down at him, and just sigh, and just and retreat into my shell. And I just want to lay on top of him in my shell. Now, just so you know, I do weigh about 412 pounds, so he's not going to be able to get out properly.
Okay, combat ends.
And that's my turn. So I'm now just in my shell laying on top of this squirming goblin on the floor.
Okay, so you guys notice as the goblin is squirming on the floor, unlike all of his friends, he doesn't have any weapons on him. He's really into wrestling. But he's throwing a bitch fit down there. But he really can't move. It's just you guys alone in a room
Well, I
full of
mean, we could
goblins.
still hit him, right?
Yeah, you could kill him outright if you want.
All right, so I am gonna take my staff, and now that he's laying crushed on the ground, I'm gonna try and hit him with it,
Roll with advantage.
and that's gonna be 17 to hit.
Gets him.
All right, it's gonna be 4 piercing damage, and then roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Nat 20.
All right, so he passes that. He doesn't get poisoned.
Okay. How much damage did he take?
4.
Okay, so he's really hurting as you're hitting him. He's like, "Our captain always goes down with his ship."
Nice.
And the giant crab rolls up now, I guess, and hits and kills him. Finishes him off.
Nice. I'm glad the crab did it.
Good job, crap.
You using your staff, you flung the crab at the goblin. All right, so great job. You killed the goblin. There's still a door. Ataya is now standing. You notice that he looks identical to the man you met in the bar. Roll perception and insight or
So the
whatever.
man who led us here,
He looks identical to him.
18.
Perception or insight.
You guys can roll both. This is big.
Insight would be 15.
Okay.
Perception's 18.
Perception's 18.
My friends, thank you.
Well,
Thank you for rescuing me. What brought you down here?
A man who looked exactly like you told us to come here.
What did he tell you his name was?
A Yeti.
My God. The man who brought me down here called himself a Yeti. And
He was a man?
when I last saw him.
Where is he now?
I don't know. I was I was left down here with these goblins.
All right.
Where did you last see this man?
He vanished actually near the cart, I think.
Well, would you mind would you mind freeing me?
Sure.
Great. You move to free him. It works. He is free. Ataya is free. Ataya is free. And now you guys are free to do what you want. There's one door.
I'm going to go to the back room.
Okay.
And I want to perceive the door.
Cool. What'd you roll?
19.
Okay. The door is not incredibly sturdy. It is a simple door.
I open the door.
Okay, you open the door. And with all that perception, you see the throne room. Or not the throne room, but, this back chamber.
Oh, shit. Now, do they see me?
They do not. The goblins are facing a Yeti.
Is that a pit in the center of the room?
That is a pit. Good eyes. Yeah, so there's a pit, there are 4 goblins, and a Yeti.
Okay. I want to motion to Jawbreaker and tell him
That's
to move
me.
up. Tell him to
Okay.
move up.
Okie doke.
And Crab follows and all right. So are we looking through a door or what?
Yeah, I'm looking at like you're like looking through a crack in the door.
Okay.
The chamber is quite large. It's larger than what I have revealed. However, with your high perception, you can see in the shadows, and you can see up to 60 feet in the darkness. So you don't other than what is revealed. There's nothing else in this room.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I know what I want to do.
Do you guys want to talk about it between the two of you?
Well, first of all, Cam, do you just want to go in there and attack?
You might as well.
Okay. I want to do one thing before we do.
Okay.
I am going to use my remaining spell slot to move the hole 5 feet to the left in the mind of the boss.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. What do I have to roll against that, or does that just happen?
He can use his turn to try and see if there's anything wrong if he suspects something. So I am just going to move the hole to the left 5 feet.
Okay.
So if you want to roll, you can try and pass it
Yeah. Let me look.
if you think he perceives that.
Uh. Um. I don't know.
So here's what you do. Well, first of all, make a intelligence saving throw. That's the first thing. Sorry.
10.
Fail. So in the mind of you, the hole is now in a different spot than what you thought it was.
Okay.
So it's both covering up the existing hole and making it look like the regular ground and creating a new one to the left.
Awesome. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. That is out of combat, correct?
Yes. But if you want to move in now, I'm going to look over to my comrade and be like, okay, now we can go.
The crab bubbles excitedly with whatever actions you choose.
Am I his new dad?
You're his best fucking friend, dude.
All right,
That
so Cam, what do you
staff
want to do?
has been in his family forever.
Oh, really? That's
Mhm.
awesome. Cam, do you want to go first?
Might as well. Yeah.
All right, I walk into the room.
Same.
Okay. As you all walk into the room, Ataya shouts, "Imposter!" A Yeti rises from his throne, disgustingly and poorly made as it is, and he says, "I am no imposter. I am a Yeti." And transforms into a Yeti.
Righteous.
Yup. Roll for initiative.
Okay. Got a 4.
18.
Okay, let me roll for everyone else. Wow, actually, there's a lot of rolls for this because you guys just doubled your party. Cam, you got 4.
I got 18.
Oh, you got 18. Tyler, you got 4.
hmm
Cool. Great. Combat begins. Cam, you are Lockjaw. You are up first.
Okay. So that went 5 feet to his left, so it would be right here, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to 5, 10, 15 stand behind where the goblins and raising my hand axe. I'm going to attack this guy right in front of me.
How do you kill him?
Oh, that's a nat 20. My axe finally finds where I like to put it, and I yell in anger, entering my final rage.
Cool. He is decapitated.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Itea is up now. He is going to leap over, or he's going to leap towards the creature. He's going to run up and leap so that it looks as though he is leaping over the, illusioned hole. I think that's the best way to say it. And he is going to attack the Yeti. And he's going to attack with multi-attack. Misses. And he misses. Wow, that is humbling. Cool. It is now the crab's turn. The crab really looking to make a difference tonight. Misses his grapple. It is now the Yeti's
Does the crab
turn.
move?
He should. Yes, the crab moves forward. And tried to do that and was unsuccessful. It is now the Yeti's turn. The Yeti is going to do a multi-attack. And attack the veteran. Oh no, this is way cooler. The Yeti uses Chilling Gaze. Cam, I want you to do a Constitution saving throw. Awesome.
22.
Yeah, so nothing happened. Good
Nice.
job. That's the end of his turn. That was really good that you succeeded on that. Ned, it is now your turn.
I am going to run over to this goblin and touch him with my my staff. It's a staff, right?
Yeah, you're gonna
staff.
attack him with your awesome death staff.
That's gonna be 18 to hit.
Hits for sure.
4 piercing damage.
Okay, and I do a saving throw.
Yep.
I rolled a 14.
Fail. 3, 4, and 7. 7.
Holy shit, I'm dead.
Nice.
That's awesome.
He's poisoned to death.
Yeah, that's for sure. Cool. So is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
It is now Lockjaw's turn.
I attack this guy right here
Cool.
with my hand axe.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. So that hits. 4. 6 damage.
He's barely standing.
That ends my turn.
It is now our veteran's turn, looking to succeed on a multi-attack for once in his life. And his second attack hits. Finally. And it's going to do 10 damage to the Yeti. Cool. It's now the crab's turn. And the crab misses. Fucking poor crab. The unscathed goblin is going to move to attack the gnome. And it misses. I believe it is now Neb's turn. Or, no, the Yeti. I'm sorry, let me check initiative again. Yeti goes before Neb. Okay, the Yeti is going to do a multi-attack on the veteran and the crab. He's going to miss his attack on the veteran. And he's going to hit the crab.
Wait, the crab moved up on him?
Wait, let me look.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Multi-attack. So just be both of them on Itaya. Yeah, they're just fighting each other with multi-attacks. It hits. It deals 8 damage. It is now Neb's turn.
I'm going to attack the goblin that's in front of me.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
5 piercing damage.
Nice.
And
And
Constitution saving throw.
I got a 15.
I win.
Okay,
He's
cool.
poisoned.
Okay, how much do I take?
2 damage, 3 damage, 7 damage.
I'm dead.
Blasted.
Just melting people with poison.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Cool. There's one goblin up, and there's the Yeti. It is now Lockjaw's turn.
Hit the goblin. Hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
13 to hit.
It misses.
That ends my turn.
All right. It is now the veteran's turn. Veteran's gonna keep attacking the Yeti with multi-attack. Misses. Hits
Oh.
for 5 damage. And now the crab's turn. The crab gets a nat 20 and grapples the Yeti.
So he moved.
Yeah, yes. Crab is moving.
So did he provoke an opportunity attack from the goblin when he moved?
Don't you have to attack them?
No, you just have to be within 5 feet of them.
Oh,
You can
okay.
move away within.
Then yeah, he definitely provokes opportunity attack. And the scimitar misses. The Yeti is now successfully grappled.
Wait, I mean, the crab is a small creature, right? Can he grapple something that big?
He's a large crab.
It's a giant crab. It's a medium beast.
Oh, okay. All
Um,
right, just making sure.
cool. So he's gonna take 1d6 plus 2. Cool. Take 7 damage. It is now Neb's turn.
Hold on one second. Okay. So I want to move here and start yelling at the Yeti, like, hey, get over here. Hey, fight me, and trying to get his attention.
Yeah, roll performance or persuasion.
Maybe intimidation.
Sure.
18.
He's immediately attracted to it.
Cool. So on his turn, you would react to that.
Yes. He failed. He does not. He thinks you are literally giving him the perfect opening.
That's my turn.
Awesome. It is now Lockjaw's turn.
Hit the goblin. Battle axe. And axe on you.
Boom.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, that should take him down, I guess. So he was already pretty low. Just all I still have to do.
Hell yeah, man. He's flayed. Dunzo.
So that's 7. Yeah, 7
Yeah,
damage
gone.
anyway.
Gone.
Cool.
Nobody's reviving him.
And as I do that, I run over to so the Yeti is about to come towards you right now.
Mm-hmm. He's about
So
he's about to head this way.
So I am going to just stand right here, and I'm just clutching my axe tightly. And my turn.
Okay. Itaya steps on the illusioned hole and stands there.
The hole is appearing to
the left.
Appears to be the left
of the Yeti. To the right.
No, to the left of where the original hole is.
Oh. Okay, no problem. Itaya
Yeah.
steps back. Or no, because you'd have to disengage. Itaya attacks. And he misses. Giant crab is still grappling him. Beats him on the strength check. Deals 2 damage. Cool. It is... All the goblins are dead. It is now the Yeti's turn. The Yeti steps forward with the crab on him and falls into the hole that he does not see.
I want to make a quick dexterity check to try and grab the crab off the Yeti before he falls down.
At that moment, a quick time event occurs between you and the giant crab. Roll.
It would be dex.
Yeah, roll dex.
6.
Tortoise, you want to help?
Can I?
You're right here. You're right next to the hole. You guys are all near the hole.
Okay. 13.
Beautiful. The giant crab claws right into your shell and grips onto you. The Yeti falls to his death. You guys have done it.
Righteous.
Good job.
Yeah, that was awesome, guys. I did not think you guys were going to go through it that way.
Indeed.
Righteous.
Yeah, great job.
Anything else, Max?
Is there any resolution or?
Yeah, there's I mean, you guys can check around the room.
I'm gonna be honest, Max. I'm literally fucking passing out right now. I have to work tomorrow, and I don't feel good. So.
Hell yeah, I'm with you, man.
All right, well, I think that's good enough.
Yeah,
you
guys just find gold, and
cool.
Cool. Everyone's happy. You guys killed all the goblins.
Good job, man. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah. You did a good job for your first time.
All right. Good work.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep.
Hell yeah, guys.
Right.
Have a good night.
Man. All right. I'll talk to you, man.
All right, later, dude.
Later.
Word.
Uh,
Went amazing. You don't have to lie. You can just tell him.